Hi everyone, this is URP, Uplift the Rural Poor, is a community-based organization. We are based in Kisoro. We are a local NGO based in Kisoro, and we work with communities adjacent the protected areas where we have the most precious endangered species of the mountain gorillas that are only found in these areas in the world. We work with communities adjacent to Bwindi National Park, Mugahinga National Park, and the Chia Forest Reserve in creating better relationship between the communities and the protected areas through creation of alternative livelihood sources so that these communities are able to live in harmony with the protected areas and the environment. In our scope of work within these communities, we work through groups, organized groups, and these are self-motivated groups. URP does not impose groups to the communities, but the communities come up with their needs and form groups based on the common understanding. So Uplift the Rural Poor comes in to support these groups in participatory planning so that they are able to bring out their needs and we are able to work together into programming to know who supports what. In this case, because that we work within the communities, we put the community at the center, but we are strongly in partnership with the local governments and Uganda Wildlife Authority that they manage these protected areas. But in all, we put these communities at the center. They are able to identify their needs, they're able to look for solutions, and we just come in to fill the gaps. To some extent, they even make applications for the support from URP. In this journey, URP has been in existence for the last 19 years, working with the communities. And in this case, URP has gained strength in working with the communities and credibility working with the donors. We put the donors fund in front so that we are able to make them visible and also our work visible. We participate in local government planning processes so that we see our contribution to their plans and also we be recognized at the local government level. One of the things that we do that has been so much blessing with the communities, Kisoro is one of the water-stressed communities, especially those people that live in the mountain areas around Mugahinga and Bwindi and the Chia forests. So in this, when we are doing participatory planning, water came up as a main issue of the communities, and it was prioritized at the center of poverty within these communities. You cannot imagine a woman trekking a 5 to 15 kilometers in search of water, and they end up being so traumatized. So in this, when the water became up one of the major priority, URP was able to market and fundraise for water access within these places, whereby we have been able to put up 27 rainwater harvesting tanks of 30 cubic with communities along Mugahinga. We support from Great Virunga Transboundary Collaboration, and also more than 150 household rainwater harvesting tanks around Bwindi. We support from WWF and other organizations and partners. So in this, we have been seeing better collaboration so that we are able to give communities what they need. FCDE came in to support us to fill in the gap with unconditional grant, but also under this grant we have been able to give out tanks to communities, support tree planting, and also strengthening the capacity of URP to continue. So in this, we thank all our partners, we thank WWF, we thank GVTC, we thank Nature Uganda, we thank the local government, we thank Uganda Wildlife Authority, we thank ACOS, Albert and Rift Conservation Society, because these are the people that we work with so that we are able to improve and also bring a smile to these communities and create better relationship between the communities and the park, and also mitigate the human-wildlife conflicts around the area. We thank you so much, but we cannot forget that we also have in the midst of us, of our implementation, we have what we call the Batwa community, communities. And these are the people that are so marginalized, they are landless, they don't have like what to survive on. And these are the people who solely depended on the forests, and we've been able to give them, to support them with vegetables, because one of the things that were in these communities, it was malnutrition that is at the highest level and poverty that is biting. We've been able to give out beehives and also train communities in mindset change, because sometimes these communities, especially the Batwa community, are used to handouts. But in this, we are mentoring them so that they are able to get out of these handouts, food on the plate, but also see how they can sustain that food on the plates. And we gave them vegetables, we gave them banana plantains, we gave them chicken, we gave them sheep, so that they are able to sustain themselves. And also this sheep is very important. The droppings of the sheep would fertilize the soil so that they are able to grow other crops within those soils. Because where we are working, the place we are talking about in Kisoro, it is a barren, it has been affected and heavily affected with climate change, and crop production has gone back to low. So these are the communities that we work with. We work with also what we call reformed poachers. These are the people that used to do poaching within the park, and now they reformed, but now they are able to take care of themselves through, we give them sheep, because they used to go to look for meat, but this sheep is not for slaughtering there and then, but is to multiply and also get livelihood out of it. So there are other activities that we have been doing. For example, we have a forest that has been undergoing threat. It is called Kafuga. We have supported this local government to start the process of gazetting Kafuga. Advocacy meetings have been done, and others and all the groups and all the communities around that area are in for gazetting of Kafuga. We've been able to come up with a climate change resilience action plan for in Nyarusiza and Mulamba sub-counties, because these are the places that were hit by landslides. And in these places we lost 9 lives, which was very bad. We've been creating awareness, and I'm happy to mention that this climate change resilience action, there are other organizations that have come up to support it, like the Gorilla organization. Now it is supporting tree planting within that landscape. And also local government has taken it up, so that we see that these places have come back to normal, and we put their mitigation measures of climate change with the communities, maybe climate smart. We've also able to develop this local government plan, tourism development plan, and this plan is going to guide Kisoro become the hub of tourism in Uganda or in the region. We work with other people like Kisoro Timber Dealers Cooperative Association, where we have built their capacity, where we have, through the support of WWF, they have got a sewing machine, they have got other safeguard equipment, so that they are able to produce standardized timber. In all, we have been able to plant more than 300,000 tree seedlings, so that we are able to increase on the green cover and also do land restoration. URP has not stopped at this. We are making a pilot on what we call nature-based solutions in the region, and this one we have taken it to the River Chijina. River Chijina is one of the rivers that more than 500 households depend on as a water source, but it is going under siltation, it is drying up, and the worst of it enters into River Ivi that is in Bugindi National Park. So meaning that if it gets treated here, or if it gets contaminated, this water will definitely affect the human beings in the landscape and also affect wildlife within the park. So to bring it back to normal, to restore it, we are using nature-based solution approach, so that we are ready to bring back the river into its original status. And in this, we have engaged the communities to tell us how it used to do. We have done the mapping with the communities. We have done the digital mapping with the drones, so that we are able to see how it used to be. and communities have come up with a plan so that they are able to restore it, manage it sustainably. In this, we have done what we call two approaches. The nature-based solution approach of restoring the river, and also looking at the supportive interventions for restoration. So when I say supportive interventions in this, we've been able to give communities the sheep, so that this sheep, when they are doing burn stabilization, the sheep is able to feed on the grass, and also people are able to be motivated to stabilize the land. And also the sheep, the droppings will act as a compost into the soils, so that they are able to improve. Soil degradation is very visibly seen in this area. We've been able to plant in that area indigenous trees and indigenous plants according to the community assessment and needs. So in this, we have done that stabilization, and we hope in the next 5 years, the impact will be visibly seen. We have supported youth groups in mushroom growing, because these youth groups are just in the parks. They solely depend on tourism. So during the COVID, they were shaken. They couldn't get any alternative livelihood. And the scare was they would go back to the park and do more destruction for livelihood or for survival. We have supported them in mushroom growing, and now their mushroom has excess market. They cannot fill the market. We have constructed for them a cold room. We've given them solar dryers, and now they are at the level of value addition on the mushroom. We've supported also women groups into handcrafts, and these handcrafts they are selling so that they are able to earn an income into their homes. And some of these groups, we have also developed them a 3-year plan, so that they are able to fundraise on themselves also to capture the donor's eye, so that they are able to be directly supported. In this, we thank the community so much, because they have been so supportive. And they own all these projects. For us, we are just on the wheel, but everything is done by these communities. We thank every person that have worked that has supported us. We have thanked all the donors, because without you, we know we wouldn't do much. And we also work with sexual reproductive health component. We have that component where we bring healthy camps into the places that we go to, because these are one of the hardest reach places, and access to reproductive health rights is a little bit hard. URP does not work in isolation. We work through partnerships, we work through networks, we participate in different forums, both national, regional, and international. And in this, we tap opportunities of learning from others, so that we are able to learn and do the same in our area of work. In these forums, sometimes we are keynote speakers. We take roles so that when we are there, we are able to be identified. Through this, we have received awards in different forums. We are winners of Equator Prize 2014. This is a UN award. We have got award from our own local government, Kisoro district local government, as the best performers 2019. And even 2022, we are able to have an award as climate change activist organization. So in this, we cannot say that success belongs to us. Success belongs to everybody who has supported us and touched on us, trained us, mentored us, give us a skill, so that we are able to bring out the best output of the many. We thank you so much. We thank you. We still need more support. We still need more partners. We still need your ideas. We still need your guidance. We still need your advice. We still need you, so that we work together, because we believe that together we can make this world a better one to live in. Thank you.